the way Hashem made the world. You get used to things. Food. You have the most delicious chef working for you in your house, cooking for you the best food. If he will cook for you the best food, but the same one every day, you vomit. Enough with the steak. But it's $1,000 piece of meat. It's very rare. It's that unique piece from the animal. I'm making it for you. Nobody in the world gets such a steak. So if you will give it to him every day, he will vomit. There's only one food that if you eat it every day, you'll never get tired of it. Bread. Only bread. Why Hashem did it? Because no matter what's the situation in the world, basic food people need to have. What is it? Bread. If you eat bread every day of your life and nothing else, you won't die. You will survive. You'll be able to learn Torah. You'll be able not to be a skeleton. Bread only. Hashem made an exception to the rule. Every rule in nature has an exception to the rule. Every rule in nature has an exception to the rule. The exception to the rule comes to testify about the general rule. For instance, you have, for every 100,000 people, you have one of them is blind. 999,999 people see. One person is blind. The person that is blind testify about the 99.999% of the people. What kind of testimony? For them to see what could have happened to them. Because of that, they appreciate their eyes. If there would not be any blind people in the world, no one will ever thank Hashem for having eyes. We would just get used to it, take it for granted. When do you feel that I owe Hashem such a huge thank you for able to see, to be able to drive, to read? When you see one person that cannot do it. That's when you realize how lucky I am that I have all of that. If almost every person have legs, 1 out of 1 million doesn't have legs. He was born with no legs or crooked legs or whatever the case was. Some defect in his birth. What is he doing? Making all the others be aware of what they have. That's called כל היוצא מן הכלל, לא ללמד על עצמו יצא, אלא ללמד על הכלל יצא. We say it every morning in the tefillah.